Well, here we are again. This is Tarot to a T. And if this is your first time, welcome to my channel. Thank you for finding me. My name's Mason. And I'm going to do a little tarot today. Oh, and if you're returning, thank you for coming back. I'm going to do some tarot today for the month of September 2022. For the sign of Sagittarius. Sagittarius, I heard it. Please give me some cards for Sagittarius. What is the message Sagittarius needs to hear for the month of September? Sagittarius. I think we got something going for Sagittarius. Sagittarius had a pretty intense reading, I believe, for those just fell out. I'm not going to use those. For the month, for mid-month of August. If you would like to go back and look at the playlist, it will pop up in the upper right-hand corner of the video towards the end. Please. There we go. Okay, now, cards of advice. Nice. More cards of advice. I'll take this one. These guys I'm going to put back in. Cards of advice for good old Sagittarius. So, just one more card and we'll get started. Alright, let's get started. Queen of Diamonds. Okay, you could have some kind of earth sign involved in your life here, Sagittarius, who is very practical in money matters. She's got a bit of authority, but she's got a very good head on her shoulders, honestly. Earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. We have a black and white joker, also known as the Fool card in traditional tarot. It's also the card of kind of energy that's kind of not settled. It's all over the place. Literally, like juggling, right? We have the Nine of Clubs. So something completed here. Not in a bad way. No, not in a bad way at all. Some kind of achievement. I mean, this, going back to this Pentacles slash finance card, abundance, could be that you have an earth element in your chart, and this is about you achieving some kind of financial freedom popped into my brain, but I'm actually going to go more in the direction of just financial gain. Financial freedom to me is on a whole different level, right? That's like, you don't need to work anymore. You have nothing to worry about finances. And you know what I say about never say never. But I think you are at a point of contentment in some sort, having to do with some kind of ending. It was like something you had in the works for a long time and it kind of wrapped up, that kind of thing. And then the Six of Clubs, nice. So you got some new opportunities popping up for you here. And this is actually card of higher pursuits in the sense that you could achieve some real personal growth in some area. Materially, financially, spiritually, it does not really matter. It could go either, any of those directions. That's my point. For some reason, I'm seeing it tied in with this Nine of Clubs. Something completed, so it opens new opportunities for you. Could be in the financial realm, but I don't know. With the Fool card, to me, that's more on the mental plane, spiritual plane. Like the Fool is like, if I could encapsulate this, the best way to describe the Fool in my mind is someone who's very, very open, doesn't have any preconceptions about how things are going to go down, open to new information, like just having a very open mind. In Zen, they describe that as being like an open vessel. They say to really absorb Zen, you need to be a fool, for example, to really absorb the information and the teachings, so they can really penetrate. What else can you tell us about Sagittarius in this financially Seve female energy? Does not have to be a female, just somebody embodying that. And this completion with these new opportunities. What else can you tell me? Two of Spades. Wow. Okay. So you had some kind of division that occurred with somebody, probably somebody significant. Could be like a friend, like a close friend. Could be like a business ally. Like you broke up in business. That is the card of disharmony and not coming together. And it's usually pretty substantial and permanent, unfortunately. It's not a fly-by-night situation. We got more Joker energy. Yes, things are definitely, I'm hearing unexpected. I would describe Joker energy as kind of being very unexpected because it's not predictable. This is the colorized Joker, and this is also the Magician card. So we have the Fool card out here, the Magician card, and both Jokers. You got a lot of very unexpected, twisty-turny kind of events that have occurred, and probably this separation from somebody was definitely part of that. Or something that occurred that was also very unexpected. What else can you tell me about Sagittarius and their unique situation to September 2022? Three of Hearts. Yep, third party energy. This actually denotes some kind of emotional situation. It does represent player energy, like someone who's undecided. They're like trying to choose between two people. It also, if it's not people, it could be elements, events. What do I say? Events, elements. Well, maybe events. I don't know. It's like being pulled in two different directions. So it's, even though it doesn't involve a love triangle per se, it's like your heart or somebody's heart was pulled in two different directions. It could be with this Two of Spades what was involved in that, and that's what caused the division. I'm not seeing a lot of emotional watery energy out here except for the Three of Hearts, so I don't think it was romantic. Whatever split occurred was some kind of other type of split. Not any less important, not any less impactful on your life, but just more like I'm getting like a long time friend, somebody you've known a really long time. You would consider like a brother or a sister. Like you really saw them that way. Jack of Hearts, yes, and you're embarking on some kind of situation you don't have a lot of experience in. This could be the other person, this could be you. I tend to think it's you though. Maybe this person you're at odds with is this Queen of Diamonds. Could be this earth sign. But take it how it fits. Don't make it fit. Jack of Hearts. Yes, I think this is you in an emotional situation that you're not comfortable is not quite the right word, but just like you've never done this before. You're brand new at it. It's a situation that you've never had come up. I think I already said that. And it centers around your emotions. Like, I don't want to use the word immaturity, but like you don't have the emotions to deal with this. Magician card was the unexpected element, like the boomerang that got thrown in there. Boomerang energy is like throwing an element into a situation. In this case, a situation twirled around, came back, almost like bit you in the ass. It's that kind of thing, or somebody, or the other person. Very interesting. Please give me some more cards, though, before I reach out for the advice for Sagittarius. Shed some more light on this situation that they're not adept at dealing with. They feel very like they're at a loss for experience and wisdom. Seven of Diamonds. Oh, actually, I got two cards. Seven of Diamonds and King of Spades. The Seven of Diamonds energy is about not taking risks. Usually it has to do with finances. I don't know, maybe somebody... I was going to say maybe somebody did something with some money that was a gamble. I'm not really feeling that resonates too strongly. I mean, maybe that's somebody out there, but this is the card of generally warning you against that, like excessive spending. On the other side of it, it could be somebody jealous of a financial situation. Like what, seeing how well off you are, for example, and being just like kind of going around town and telling everybody about it. Came out with the King of Spades. Now, this person is dominant. It could be a male. Could be. We won't leave that off the table. It could also be an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. The dominant male here generally has some authority. They have good judgment, but they cause some kind of problem. I think it has to do with the Seven of Diamonds. They took some kind of gamble or risk. Gosh, it's almost... I hate to put it this simply. It's almost like an affair energy, because we had the Three of Hearts. And we have this Two of Spades about this division. It's almost like somebody took a gamble they weren't going to get caught. It's that kind of thing. I don't know if it was exactly like a romance thing, but they took a gamble and they got caught doing this other thing, which was like, well, I assume it was some kind of betrayal in some sense that caused a rift. Again, the person who caused the problem could be an air sign. And now you're dealing with these, like, I call them turbulent energies with all these jokers. I mean, shoot, you got both of them out here. And then the Jack of Hearts could represent kind of... No, it's not romance, but it represents, like, emotions somebody in this situation is not used to dealing with. And sure, like, if somebody betrayed you and you feel like you or the other person feel like they've been stabbed in the back, it's like, you see what I'm getting at? It's like, you didn't see it coming. And you certainly haven't had this happen. This isn't like a trend in your life where you have people who betray you. Anything's possible. We could go through our life lessons and kind of have this overall theme of, gosh, every third person I meet does something to betray me. I don't think it's that. I think this is like totally new. This is a brand new experience. Came out of the blue. It's left you kind of unsettled, but it's also completed something here, and there's some kind of achievement wrapped up in this. Now, that could be on the level of how you resolved it by creating this division and putting up this boundary and saying, nope, it's not going to happen again. And it's taught you a lesson. This is, remember, the card of higher pursuits. I'm going to go ahead and look at advice, Sagittarius. If this fits your situation, go for it. If it doesn't, or parts of it don't, throw them out. Ten of Spades. Yes, she had something pretty profound here. just complete. This is a major loss card. This involves some kind of grieving, some kind of pain, whether it's physical, mental, emotional, or all of the above, but it's done. When that comes out of in my advice part here, I tend to think what it's saying is for me to tell you as the reader that it's saying that it's over. So if you're worried about this lingering on, it's completed. I hope I explained that right. Because now you're embarked on this new start. And this is actually about learning some kind of new way of living, or learning some new skill in some sense. I don't know. I didn't pick up romance here, but if it was romance and you were living with this person, now you have to learn a new way of living, right? Because you got to live alone on your own. And you got another one. Look at this. A new start in finance. And it looks like you're going to be focusing on that. This is the card of desiring improvement in your finances, although I didn't see terrible financial cards except the Seven of Diamonds. There was a little bit of hint of some kind of money that's like gone. Some kind of abundance, some kind of prosperity is gone here. Maybe somebody was irresponsible with your money and you can't forgive them. Ta-da. Yeah, it kind of looks that way, and it might have been somebody you were involved with. Hence the emotions here. I mean, maybe they spent the money, like, I don't want to be too strange and go off on a wild story, but maybe they spent the money on prostitution, and they didn't think they'd get caught. And honestly, maybe it was just like a one-time thing, and it was enough to destroy the trust here in the relationship. Anyway, let's keep going. Jeez Louise. You got 3 aces, Sagittarius. You're starting, oh gosh, you're starting all over in all aspects of your life here. This is for somebody very specific, I'll tell you that. This is the Tower card too. Tower cards, briefly. It's about the structure being completely torn down, shattered, demolished, gone, and there's always a foundation left to rebuild on. So don't look at this as the end of the world, but you also had the Ten of Spades, and that's almost as bad. That's like 1 degree below a Tower moment. Honestly, sometimes this is can be about death, but I'm not picking up that's exactly where this is. Matter of fact, I'm going to say one thing I've noticed. There's not a lot of heavy emotion involved with this, except for the Ten of Spades and the Two of Spades. There's not a lot of heavy emotion. I don't think this is something that's bogged you down, that you're stuck on, you can't get past. You're pissed off, you're so hurt, you can't stop thinking about it. I don't think you're losing sleep. It's none of that. You're like, it's done, it's gone, I'm moving on. You're definitely moving on with all these new starts. Wow, I've never had 3 aces come out on the advice spread here. What else can you tell me about Sagittarius and this awesome new life that they're about to embark on? No, too many cards. Okay. Alright. Obviously, there's changes coming up. This is changes in your finances, though. So, it could be indicating you need to change something with your finances, or a change is coming. To clarify, this could be some kind of settlement, for example. This could be somebody paying you off, perhaps paying you back for money that was ill spent, that is owed you. Very, very likely that corresponds to someone's situation out there. This could also be a job change. It's just kind of a major change in your finances, not necessarily a bad change. Gosh, is somebody really like this King of Spades, this air sign, like blew a bunch of money. Yeah, the exchange. It could be advising that if it hasn't occurred, you need to ask for that that settlement. Either way, I think I would expect it. Anything else? Of course. Four of Hearts and King of Diamonds. So, wow, this is dynamic. This reading is really something. It's just sparking. I can't explain it. King of Diamonds is a very, very powerful finance card. It's about some major control and dominance being taken in this area, but it did come out with the Four of Hearts, which is sweet, nice, comfy home life. Lifestyle looking really good. You feel like you're connected. You're not feeling out in the cold. You feel like you have supportive family around you, people that respect you, appreciate you, need you, all of the above. I think that because it came out right after this Five of Diamonds, you can expect that you bet your butt with this new start with the finances, this is what it's leading to. So here's my little speech about when crappy things happen. You know, we're bouncing along in life, and then life throws us a ringer. Throws us a curveball. Ooh, it throws us a boomerang. I did mention a boomerang. And you may have been very comfortable and liked how things were going before. However, you cannot rebuild without tearing down the structure. And it's leading you to a better place. Ultimately, this reading just gave confirmation that whatever occurred here, and I do go through this with my readings and emphasize when there's like, I see some kind of major event that's left somebody completely devastated. I don't think you are, but I always point out you kind of have to let go of the old to let in the new. And this puts you on a definite new level in life. You've leveled up. I'm hearing you've leveled up. Let's like put you on a maturity, on a plane of maturity that's like you've never been here before. Yeah. Jack of Hearts. Never been here before. And it may feel very turbulent at the moment, or it did. But all of that is about to settle down. And yeah, this is a big blow. Ten of Spades? Ace of Spades? Are you kidding me? It couldn't get any more devastating than that. Sagittarius, I'm going to leave it there. But the only advice I'm really seeing is to expect this change that's going to lead to this very nice stability and security in your life. I mean, this, in some strange way, if this isn't you taking control, it's going to allow you to take control of your financial future. And you got all these new starts. So, if you're feeling like you've been battered and beat up, I get it. But you're embarking on new starts, and if you haven't started looking to the future, you need to start. Learn the new skills, learn how to cope, focus on your finances, and rebuild from what you got left. Does that make sense? Okay, you can do it. If anybody needs to hear that, you can do it. If you had any doubts. A lot of strength in here. There's no wallowing in your emotions in this reading. I already said that. Okay, if you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see when your mid-month comes out, you never know. We might see more about this story here. Go ahead and hit subscribe, notifications, and you will be notified when the mid-September comes out. Okay. Take care. Until I see you again.